Hi, Tubes. Got something pretty interesting here for you today. We're out here in the shed, and I got this old lawnmower here, and I wanted to do a test today. I wanted to answer a question that I've had for quite some time, and it's something we've always been asking, but never actually tried out. And that question is can you run an engine on Everclear? So I got this bottle of Everclear here. And I can't believe somebody would actually drink this stuff. The label is highly amusing in my opinion. You got the corn on there. Obviously it's grain alcohol. And it says, caution, extremely flammable, handle with care. Warning, double exclamation point, overconsumption may endanger your health. So it's the fact that people want to drink this, why that is kind of beyond me. It says not intended for consumption unless mixed with non-alcoholic beverage. Okay, so you're not supposed to take shots of this, but people do anyway. I think it'll run because it's 190 proof, and that means it's 95% alcohol by volume. So I'm pretty sure it'll run on it, but I don't really know what'll happen. My expectation is that I'll have to turn the choke up because alcohol requires a richer mixture in order to burn at a stoichiometric ratio. So that's my prediction. I think it will run, but I'll have to keep the choke on. I definitely wouldn't I wouldn't recommend trying this at home, especially if it's on anything good. I mean, this lawnmower here is probably worth about $25, but I mean, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but you know, even if it does work, just because it works good for me doesn't mean it'll work good for you. So don't try this at home, kiddies. Alright, now what I'm about to do here is I'm going to flip the switch here, and I just shut the fuel off to the engine. So that way, what will happen is it'll suck up all the gas out of the fuel line and out of the carburetor bowl and out of the fuel filter, and that way there will be absolutely no gasoline inside the system. And that way when we hook up the auxiliary tank with the Everclear in it, it'll be running on pure Everclear, and we won't have to worry about that, any gas getting mixed in with it. Alright, we're out of gas. Alright, so as you can see here, our old gas tank is completely disconnected. Hose just runs up along there, and so that's not hooked to anything. And so now we're hooked up to our liquor tank here. It's just an old Briggs & Stratton tank I had laying around. And as you can see here, I'll turn my light on. That tank is bone dry. There's nothing inside there right now. Not water, not gasoline, not alcohol, nothing. So we're starting out with a good test here. All right, fill her up. Say that's enough. Alright, now I haven't messed with the controls at all since it shut down after we ran the gas out of it, so it should be warmed up, and I don't think I'll need the choke. I'm going to leave the throttle where it was at. It'll probably just take a couple pulls to get the fuel pumped back up into the carburetor. Step back from this thing a little bit because I don't know how well you can hear me when I'm right up next to it, but as you saw there, I had to tune it up a little bit. As I expected, it needed a little bit of choke to run. It's only a little bit though. If you give it too much choke, it also won't run. So it seems like if I wanted to do this permanently, I wouldn't need to change the jets even. Just run it with a little choke on, but let's see how it runs around the yard. think we're out of alcohol. Well, at first I thought it was bogging down because of the load, but as it turns out, looks like the tank's empty. I only put a little bit in, and I ran it around the yard a little bit to warm it up first. Alright, that's enough. I gotta say, I thought it would run, but I had no expectations that lawnmower would run this good on that bottle of alcohol. That's pretty incredible. You can smell it in the exhaust too. You can definitely tell, like if you smell that bottle, it's like a real, almost like a sweet smell. And you can smell it in the exhaust when it's burning too. A little bit different from gasoline. Alright, we just ran out of alcohol again. I'm not surprised because I keep only putting a little bit in at a time. What I should really do is get some gasoline and run it and see how long it takes to burn a specified amount, and then run the Everclear and see if the level of consumption is higher or lower. I would expect it to be higher because I'm pretty sure there's a lower energy content per unit of grain alcohol as opposed to gasoline. That's why, like E85 fuel, if you're running ethanol in your car, you can't go as far on the tank. The economy's worse. Alright, well that was exceedingly successful, far more successful than I expected it to be. Like I say, I thought it would putt along a little bit, and that would be it. I had no idea it would run that good. But there you have it, running an engine on Everclear. Yes, it can be done. So that'll be interesting. If I have more daylight out, it's just about dark now. Otherwise, I'd try and run it on something else. Maybe one of the mini bikes. We'll pull them out and have some Everclear races or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you later, tubes.